Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, you got 3 downs.
Go off on first down. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang, but it's second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Looking sideline, incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Here we go. 180. I got you. Bullshit.
Here's Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Good move by Gurley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And they get 14 yards there and a first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play call, since the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Harbaugh. Super. 5.
On second down, here's Goff. And that'll be incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And it's 3rd down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Here we go.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Alert. 3 down. Orange. Maverick.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Eluding the pressure right. He may try to run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
17.
They are going for it. Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
66.
From the 50, it's gone. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down.
Watch 30. Starting left here. Hold the look. Hold.
Now it's gone. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
76.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Escaping the pressure right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Super.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Buying time to his left. And the open receiver is Robert Woods. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down distance count.
Open man right side is cut complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Ram first down as Goff finds Cup. The first down carry for Davis. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Tech McKinley coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Jester.
Back live now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Flushed out right. His throw caught right around the 6. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down.
You got 4. Look up.
They're running with Gurley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Ready. 11.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
25.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Akeem Talib there to stop him.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Wait. Let it go. Wait, 25. Wait.
Let's go, D.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout.
Got it. Sound. Ready. You ready? Here we go.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Leaves him behind the spin. Drops it off for Coleman. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Hey, let's go. Ready, sit up. 21. Hey, Tuesday.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
Hey, let's go.
Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
21. 280. Back 25. 54. South. Left. Check 50.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down.
We got three. Five.
After the interception, here's Goff. Steps away. Oh, it's a safety. Goff got buried in the end zone. He couldn't get rid of it.
And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Ooh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On second down, Ryan. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Jones. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Back 25.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Got it. Right 25. 12. Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Tight end right. Shell.
The final shot before break here. Goff. Flush to his right. They've got his man. Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So we come upon halftime here in Southern California with the Rams on top, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team, We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing, but he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now, making some big-time plays, getting into the offense's backfield and spilling everything.
They go play action with Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And all the way down to the 26. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 54 yards. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
20. Hey, wait. 20.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. From the side complete. That's Jones. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 22. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Ryan to throw. And he's caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are in for 6. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2. Now whistles and a timeout signaled here by the offense, and that's their first of this second half. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more.
Ready.
They'll try running in with Coleman. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Let's get it.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. They'll buy some time right.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
The Rams on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun. Gone. Man open. It's Cup. He's got it. A really good pickup of 28 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
On 1st and 10, gone. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Goff now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 3 down. Mike, check.
The play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Shell.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
4 down.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the 4th. A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2.
Jester.
Gone. Incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, blue 80. 54, south. Hey, express.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That's great. Nice hit, boy. 21. Watch the whip. Ready. Wait, 25.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Play action, Ryan. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Ndamukong Suh breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Tuesday.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Ready, 21.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side of his man. It's Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Gun.
Back to throw. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock
22.
run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Hey, gun. Ready, set. Wait, 25. Gun. Ready, set.
They'll look to throw. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Back to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Get up!
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on fourth down?
Key 26, key 26.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Instead of making him earn it on fourth, they jump and give him the first.
I love the way you just phrased that. Didn't really have to earn it, did they? Bad discipline on the defensive side of the ball.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
Ready! Back 25! 22! Check! 4 down! 4 down! 21! Switch! Ready, go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2.
Watch that end. Tight end's right. Gun! Ready! 280! Pick me up. We got 3 down, but we got to stand up over there. 54, south!
Ryan to throw. Eluding the pressure, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So they're unable to stretch it to a 3-point lead. Now you got to be careful on the kickoff because a field goal obviously beats you.
Definitely, and that's why they went for 2. They wanted to make sure a field goal wouldn't beat them. Now they're in a position where they got to cover well and make sure they don't get into range and put one through the post.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
12! 12!
He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
We got Maverick! 5!
Now it's gone. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there, Goff to Cup. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Rams have won the game. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.